she came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame.
You need clearance to pass, and you don't have it, buddy. So, go away.
Where would you like to start an investigation, sir? Where's the family? I like to crime. Madame Carlyle's family.
Excuse me, you're not allowed here, you know. That's it. 1 foot in front of the other, and goodbye forever.
I think Patrick is giving you a really hard time. You deserve better than that, Lawrence.
It's not so bad anymore. Used to be much worse.
Yo, Ann, what's up? Relax, man. I said I'd get you money. It's just gonna take a little longer. Jeez, and how's that my fault? Calm the fuck down, Ant. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlisle. I'm made of money. Think about it. Right, I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you calm the fuck down.
Romantic to work that closely with someone, isn't it?
Pretty unprofessional about that. And I certainly wouldn't want to refine
How many times we can have this same conversation before you start losing
Did
your
you get that
skills
first
and
bit on
losing
the front
followers,
screen?
right?
All right, we've had Harmons today,
Sure
so
about
here's
that.
a
Maybe don't make
story.
absolutely sure.
It's week 2 of the royal family's tour of
Gotta keep
Commonwealth
that windscreen
nations,
clean.
and there have
I
been
just
some
thought
notable
something.
hiccups.
Yesterday, probably at a graveyard. Can't go without my button.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective.
Yeah, keep it real.
Too.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Please.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra spaces.
And right in front of me, a greenhouse.
No power,
Indeed.
no voice.
Oh, Madam Carlyle will be furious. She expects...
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
The family photos to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. You strike me as independent.
Can't we just...
Position? Taking a break when...
No offense, but please get out of my face.
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Manually plugged in fuses? Do they even exist anymore? How old? Hey.
If they find out how efficient we can be, they'll let half of us go.
That's gonna hurt.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how he was absolutely ready to never let me know. I get the next day.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up.
Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Excellent, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Down by the fountain.
Excuse me? Yes, you, the cameraman. Sir, please stop this! I'm losing my patience, sir!
Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You're going to be in so much shit!
How do you do it?
I'm the youngest.
Hey,
I
you!
guess I just flew on.
It's just in front of the fountain.
Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You've always been immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
I don't think so. She really respects you.
If you just stopped craving her approval. You're nearly 50, Edward.
Right ahead, please.
I'm such a loser.
But you're not. You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music. I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly true.
Hey, you! The top...
Down by the fountain.
Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You've always been immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar. Oh, when it came to her attention.
I don't think so. She really respects you.
If you just stopped craving her approval. You're nearly 50, Edward.
I know.
It's just in front of the
I'm such a
fountain.
loser.
But you're not. You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music. I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlisle Empire, though. But thanks. That does help a little.
Hi, good afternoon.
Right ahead, please.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Listen, everyone. I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with. There's a puddle of water here. Oh, never mind. Let's just get this done, shall we?
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Oh, I don't need to shoot. No.
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Why are you all up in my face, mister? Please, behave. What the hell was that?
What?
Yes, you are the man.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
Hey, stay safe.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll
just
follow
remembered
me,
I
sir.
went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
What is?
My lost buttons. The one you couldn't find at the graveyard.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
Yeah, hey, bro. Looking good, looking good.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present...
This is very useful information, 47.
Your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Sir.
Yes, I understand. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Here, you need to explain yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP.
Rebecca Carlyle,
Sending a junior attorney
can you
is
tell me
gross
about
negligence
yesterday
of your
evening?
responsibilities
We don't really see much of
and
each
will
other, my
have
brothers and I.
consequences for your
I suppose it
company
takes our mother's
and
funeral to
you
bring us together, and
personally
even
as
then,
well.
it's not like we sit on each other's
I will
laps.
make sure
Now,
of
let's see.
Mark my
Patrick,
words.
Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about
Hey,
Emma.
Do we have an owner for this
She
weapon?
did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book. Which...
Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of...
What do you want? A kiss?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Drop that! I repeat, drop it! Hands...
I demand that you return my call ASAP. Sending a junior attorney is... gross negligence of your responsibilities and will have consequences.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's comfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot...
Who would have thought? You fucked up, didn't you?
Such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's... under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Woman, Emma. She's threatened half the staff.
Careful now, friend.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
And Emma won't.
Straight to the scrapyard with this. Broken.
May I add that the undertaker, Mr. Parsons, is not happy about putting on a pretend funeral. He's worried about his reputation if it gets out.
Yes, I expected as much.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room. proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence
I'm
to
ready
convince
to
Madame
present my
Carlyle he
conclusion
did.
to Madame Carlyle.
Very well.
Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Did Alice tell you what Emma did when she arrived?
What is it now?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom.
We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Shit.
Shit!
Help! Help!
What the? Oh, crap!
Hello.
Why waste away in front of the books when he can play like that? The music makes my heart go on.
You and me both.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He will never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Come on, delivery area clear. Don't have anything here, over. Please, leave the area and don't panic.
Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again. Edward. I know I'm
All clear.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger.
Boy, he's better off dead.
Patrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course. Check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral. I got word he's upset with that. Good.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Looking good today, sir.
Are there any gardeners outside you haven't seen before? There are a lot of...
This is Madame Carlyle's office.
Talk to Mr. Fernsby.
Please step
He's in
inside.
charge of the staff.
Can't be too careful.
You can't be here! Someone stop this arsehole! I need help right now!
Hey, you there! You have to help!
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Greetings, sir.
Good work for... '47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Please stay back.
Hello there, sir.
Like Hitman all over again, just without the awkward slow dancing.
up and running.
I am ready to show Madame Carlyle the funeral arrangements.
You got rid of the birds?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll let her know.
Mr. Parsons is ready to see Madame Carlyle.
Come on, this is me. Yeah, looking at it right now.
Well done, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way. I wonder how she will like her final resting ground.
Mr. Parsons, I don't like to be kept waiting. I trust you.
Oh my goodness!
Help! For heaven's sake, I need help!
Hit the deck.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay.
Stay low. Do not move. I've got you.
Yes, yes.
Someone, please, help me.
I can't wait to tell everyone about that.
Command? You read me! Got an accident over here. Yeah, command. I'm at the scene. Understood. I'll handle it. Clean it up right now.
You're safe. Everything is clear.
Well, yes. But that was a close call. I expect you to prevent something like that.
Oh. Sir, can't leave that here.
I just discovered a weapon on the ground. You need to look into
Hope they
that.
stocked up on body bags.
Mr. Parsons, I don't like to be kept waiting. I trust we can be efficient now I'm here.
I can be very efficient, Madame Carlyle.
What's that picture of me doing here? What an awful idea. I want to... dead.
What's the problem?
Help! Help!
Get down! Get down!
Okay,
Take a deep
I've got
breath
it.
and doing... Reading you 555, JHQ. Come in. Some fellas being a nuisance.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Okay, calm down. What happened? Tell me. There's a troublemaker out there that needs to be stopped. Any idea who the perp is? Negative on the visual.
Emma Carlyle.
Oh! You startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
I will never again meet someone like that. Not bad things will happen to these rare plants.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
I will have to pat you down if you intend to enter this area, sir.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.